Hello again. I can't believe it's been a year since I've posted any videos. So it feels really strange to be doing this. And I'm going to my way through. I know I am because it's been so long since I've done this. But I am back with a project to share. I have a couple of books finished. But I'm just going to do one in this video and then hopefully get another video up quite soon. I sort of disappeared. Long story short, I had some horrible hormone problems. I affected my moods, my confidence in crafting, my confidence in selling my work. I got really anxious about social media, so I ran away from there as well. So I will apologise now if you've reached out at all to me over any social media. I have probably missed your message, and I know on Instagram they disappear if I don't see them after so long. So thank you to the people I did see messages from, and it was really lovely of you to reach out to me. But I'm really sorry if I've missed your message. It wasn't on purpose and I wasn't ignoring anybody. I literally ran away from all the platforms. I'm only recently looking into Instagram again, but I hate the new format. So with all these reels and adverts, and so I'm not entirely sure I'll pick that up again, but we'll see. Yeah, so it was all very weird, and I was having back issues as well, terrible back pain if I sat at my craft desk for too long, and it got to the stage where it just wasn't worth how sore I would get. But a few months into HRT, I am back to my old self and the best I've felt in years. My back pain has vanished, my mood's back up, the anxiety's gone away. So yeah, quite miraculous really. So I'm delighted to be back, and I'm excited about crafting again. So I've got quite a few projects already started, and I keep leaping all over the place doing stuff because I've just got so many ideas floating about. So I think I'm finally back. Like I say, feel so much better and back to my old self. So hopefully you will see regular videos from me from now on. So so there we go. That's where I was. I ran away and hid in a cave for the last year. So yeah, it's lovely to be back, and I will just get into the book. And hoping the lighting is okay. Being in the far north of Scotland at this time of year, the sun just disappears and we don't get any. So I'm going to do the best I can with the lighting that I have. I've been waiting a few days trying to get better lighting, but this is as best as I'm going to get, I think. So we'll just go for it. So yeah, so I made a few of these little Amity Bloom books from her course ages ago. I don't even know how long ago now, and I've managed to decorate 2 of them. So this is the one that's ended up quite sort of pink and very, very chunky. It's quite funny. I've got, where's the, I've got one here which is not decorated. So it starts like this and it ends up like this. So you can see there's lots in it, and I put lots of sort of lace and fluffy bits, and so it ends up quite chunky. But it just shows you how much room is in them. When you make the bones of it, it just shows you how much room is in the design to grow, because you get so much in. So when you take all the ephemera out of this, it's much smaller. So if you wanted to, you know, whoever ends up with this book, if they wanted to take some out and put their own stuff in, it's possible. There's only one signature in it, but lots of little flips and pockets and all sorts of extra bits in it. I haven't got my shop up and running yet. I need to look into postal prices and all sorts of things like that, because it's all gone up since the last time I sold anything, and I need to look into all of that. So I haven't got my shop open yet. So even though I'm doing a video, I thought if I got going on a video, it'll sort of help me get going on everything else. So this will be available in my shop at some point before Christmas, but I don't know when yet. And I'll hopefully have a few in my shop between now and Christmas, but I can't promise, but we'll see. So yeah, I've also made a little pouch for this one, and this fits in here really nice. I'm really enjoying getting back to sewing and using little lace scraps and things like that, so I just made this little pouch out of, I think this is a vintage pillowcase, and then I've just hand sewn all sorts of bits and pieces onto it, and these are all shell buttons, vintage shell buttons. So it's also got a little closure, get rid of that, which I've made again just out of some old jewellery. The jewellery I've used is the same necklace throughout the book, so it's all the same colour and the same design. Really hoping I'm in frame, I can't see my camera. So yeah, so here we go. I'll have a quick look, but I've got a very squeaky chair. There we go. So there's the wee flap at the front, and I've just done some collaging and things here. There's a wee belly band here, with again just a wee snippet of lots of different laces all built up. And just some wee, these are illustrations. Throughout I've used illustrations from an old book, which I've just backed on tea-dyed paper to make them into all little journaling cards. And in here we've got a tea bag, which I've just put die cuts inside and just glued it all shut and decorated the end. And this a little fabric pocket here. I've used, it's mostly Tim Holtz fabric through this, which is just lovely. There's so many little designs that I've just ripped out into making the little picture I want, like the butterfly, and then a little bit of an address off one, and it's worked out really well. And we've got a little journaling card here as well. There's a couple of bits and pieces from kits from Sam Poole and oh, the name's gone completely out of my head. Ruby and Pearl. I knew I'd start forgetting words. It's been so long since I did a video. So we've got another wee flap out here, and I've clipped on, again, it's the same necklace that I've used on there. So it's a little journaling card and a little envelope that I've made, a little fabric envelope with some journaling cards inside, and again just wee bits and pieces. And then we have another wee flip out here. Again, I'm going to check you can see. So we've got a wee card in here, and I like the way you sort of see it through there. And then little pockets here. It's quite a lot of Tim Holtz sort of journaling cards as well I've used in here, because it matches the fabric so nicely. Just nothing's going to go right because it's been so long since I've done a video. These are off the old book as well. It's all these, the start of chapters and things, but it's all little cherubs, which I thought were so cute. So again, I've backed them onto tea-dyed paper. So they're tiny little journaling spots. And there's various little collages in here. This book is cute. It's a little Scottish dance book. So it shows you where your partner should be standing and which way around you dance. And it's got instructions on how to do the dance, which I thought that was kind of cute to pop in. It's a lovely little size. And again, we've got a little tag here. Another pocket at the back. And then another little fabric pocket there, which I think is an envelope. Yes. It's been so long since I finished this book. I can't remember. And another little journaling card in there. It's all hand sewn. The structure of the book is done with the machine, but all of the layers that I've added, I've hand stitched all of that. I've got a wee tuck there and some more little tucks here. And again, old book page. And then this is a copy of an old telegram that I have. And then I've done a wee envelope here that ties shut. Again, with a little journaling card in there. Tie that back up properly after. Nothing's going to go back into the pockets right because I'm doing a video. Put that back in. And so we've got another pocket. So this is the start of the signature. So these bits are all extra to the one signature that's in here. And we've got 2 tags. These are nice. They're really thick. They're tags of clothing. I like keeping them because they're all such different shapes and sizes. You end up with some really nice shaped tags if you keep them. And again, this is from an old book. And then I've clipped. I will add a wee dangle off of there, forgotten. And again, some wee bits inside. And again, I've just layered up. I think there's 3 layers of fabric, and then it's all embellished. I did find that even though my back was sore, I could sit on the couch in front of the telly and do a little bit of sewing. So I've made quite a lot of wee bits like that. And that'll get added to future journals. And we've got a wee tag in here. I'm trying to remember where everything is, because like I say, it's been a while. I've finished these off recently, but I did the bulk of them quite a while ago. And so there's a few pages for journaling. I like to leave a few blank pages. And again, it's all the cherubs, which I thought was lovely. And this is, I think this is Ruby and Pearl. It's a letter receipt. It's really nice. And I've printed it onto really soft. I think it's not newsprint. Can't remember what paper that was, but it's come out really soft. And then again, this is a clothing ticket. It's one, I think it came on jeans. It's like stitched over the leg of the jeans, but it's perfect for going over a page and having space to journal in. So that worked quite nicely. Oops. And there's lots of different vintage papers in this one. My father-in-law gave me lots of rolls of old paper he found, and so there's various textures through the book, which is really nice. And again, some tracing paper just for the sound. And some more journaling cards. I've popped her in as a journaling card because she just matched colour-wise. So I'm doing I think it's a ring journal I think I'm going to do with, I've got various versions of this kind of drawing in different dresses. So I'm going to use them as the base of a new book coming. I've started it. Like I say, I've got lots of ideas going around. So I have to settle and just finish things rather than I keep starting new things. And we've got 2 wee tags in here and a wee tag in the back there, and just various little lace clusters added in. And then we've got a check which I have put on tracing paper. So I think the check should print out pink, so it's got a really nice colour. And again, the cherubs for there. I like this. This is vintage journaling, vintage ledger paper I have, but the pink is perfect when you've got the pink going through the book. I've got a lace pocket here. I can't remember if this is tea dyed or avocado dyed. But it came out lovely because it's a newer, it's not a vintage lace, it's a newer one, but it picked the dye up lovely. And again, we've got some journaling spots here. And another wee spot in there. This is newsprint paper that I've used, so it feels lovely. Feels very old. And again, this is like a fabric page that I've just done layers of the Tim Holtz fabric. And then more on the back. I've sort of tried to cover where the machine stitching was, so I quite like that. And then we've got another little pocket there, and another little pocket there. I've got an embossed page here again, another letter printed on newsprint, and another little fabric envelope with some journaling cards inside, and another little envelope here with a couple of wee cards inside. And then in here we've got a wee pocket as well, we've just popped a guest check into. And then on the back, this is one of the Tim Holtz slot dies, and I've just filled it with various little bits and pieces. Again, these are from the old book. And another little tuck here with an envelope. These are the Sam Poole dates, and I don't know what the name of the kit is, but it's all dates and little snippets like that. And what I did is I printed them out onto sticker paper, so I can just stick them throughout, and it's really easy to use them that way, and they come out really nice on the sticker paper. And a wee Tim Holtz cutout on the back. So there we go, my first book in a very long time. And like I say, I hope to get this in my shop soon, but I can't promise when. I'll maybe put it on. I'll maybe put it in the next video when I'm going to have my shop up and running, if I know by then. But I'll have to see. My main goal was to get back to crafting and getting back to videos, and see how I go from there, because it was just easier, so that fits in there like that. And I did do a wee dangle somewhere. There it is. Oops. This is the very end of the video, and I don't know how to edit, so there we go. Got it fixed. So I just made a little dangle again with pieces of the same necklace. This was on the necklace as well, this wee butterfly, so I just made it into a wee dangle to pop on the top of the bag. So yes, so like I say, this will eventually be in my shop, but I don't know when yet. I'm pleased to be back and creating things, and that's my main goal at the moment. So so thank you very much for watching, and again I apologise to anyone that's reached out to me at all. I still haven't gone into my selling Etsy account, so I don't even know if there's messages there yet, but if I missed anything on Instagram, I did find some very old messages on Facebook Messenger, but because I don't use that really at all, they're months and months ago. So yeah, so sorry about that, but like I say, I'm back. I should hopefully pay attention this time, and I will hopefully be back very soon. So thank you very much for watching. Bye.